What's going on, everybody? And I hope you've enjoyed your Monday night so far. This is NYG Jeffy T85 here, and I'm bringing you the BKN Game Recap for the Brooklyn Nets as they played against the Los Angeles Lakers tonight at Barclays Center, albeit they didn't have Anthony Davis, nor did they have LeBron James. Both were out with injury. And the Nets, what did they do? They went out tonight and they took care of business. Like you expect a good team to do without two of the best players on the opposite team. The Nets went out there and they took care of business. Even though they struggled a little bit towards the third and even a little bit towards the fourth quarter. The Nets were able to do enough to handle their business against the Lakers and win this game 121-104. And it actually had a lot to do with not just how Kyrie Irving played, but a lot of these role players played when they got an opportunity to get out there and, steal some minutes. It's the one thing about this team. They give you glimpses. This team gives you glimpses all the time of potentially having a team that doesn't need to make a move. Case in point. The Nets were actually able to sit some of their players for a good amount of time. And guess what happened? Cam Thomas had 21 points in 23 minutes. Patty Mills had 21 points in 26 minutes. Day'Ron Sharpe had 8 points and 14 rebounds. They didn't have to rely on, Joe Harris and Seth Curry and Nick Claxton and the usuals. They got to play some of these backups, and they went out there and they got the job done. This is the thing that makes you wonder, do the Nets really need to make a move at the trade deadline? Now, I will say this. You're playing against the Los Angeles Lakers team that is without LeBron James and is without Anthony Davis, and the Lakers are not a very talented team. Period. They're not a very good team. So the Nets had to go out there and handle their business, and that's exactly what they did against an inferior team. So you could get away with playing some of these young kids. The Nets didn't even shoot that great as a team overall. They shot 39% from the three-point line and 47% overall from the field. They even still committed way too many personal fouls. I will say that. They committed 25 personal fouls to 16 from Los Angeles. But they did limit the turnovers to under 10 in this game. They were only out-rebounded by 3 overall. They had the same amount of assists as Los Angeles did. And they held Los Angeles to 39% shooting from the field and 38% from the three-point line. Now, I still don't love the fact that Los Angeles still scored 104 points, even without James and without Davis. But it's just the contributions from some of these backup players that makes you, for some weird reason, it makes you think, does this team need to make a trade? Does this team need to make any moves? Now, I still believe they do, because I still think this team lacks depth in the inside, because of the fact that Day'Ron Sharpe has been so inconsistent. He can go out there and have these big performances like 8 point, 14 rebound, double-double type games with 2 blocks. Patty Mills can light it up for 21 points. Cam Thomas can light it up for 21 points. Yuta Watanabe can have a good game overall. Seth Curry can shoot it pretty well. Joe Harris can shoot it decently. Royce O'Neal can shoot it decently. Claxton has huge games. Irving has huge games. Morris at times has played well. Sumner at times has played well. Remember, they played this game tonight without Ben Simmons, without Kevin Durant, and without TJ Warren. Obviously, Durant's out with the MCL sprain, and Simmons missed the game tonight with left knee soreness, and Warren missed the game tonight with a left shin contusion. But the Nets still got it done. A lot of it had to do with defense towards the end, and they went on a 14-0 run to pull away in the end of this game, when the Lakers were able to cut it down and actually take the lead at one point, 60-58. And the Lakers were off to a terrible shooting performance at the beginning of this game, and they missed 11 of their first 14 shots. The Lakers were able to go on a run in that third quarter towards the fourth quarter. But the Nets were able to regather, go on a 14-0 run, and put this game away. And you just see the unlikely contributions on this team. Like I said, Irving had his game. He had 26 points in 39 minutes, 7 of 16 from the field. 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. But you had unlikely performances from guys that usually don't play this well or haven't had an opportunity. Like I said, Cam Thomas has really not played a lot. 21 points, 8 of 13 shooting, 4 of 6 from the three-point line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Day'Ron Sharpe, 21 minutes, 4 of 8 from the field, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 8 points. Yuta Watanabe, 21 minutes, 5 of 17 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 rebound, 2 block shots, 12 points. Royce O'Neal, 28 minutes, 5 of 10 from the field, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 14 points. And Patty Mills, 26 minutes, 7 of 12 from the field, 4 of 7 from the three-point line, 3 assists, 2 steals, 21 points. Contributions from other guys on the bench. This is not even about the big guys on this team. It's not about Claxton. Even though he had 26 points, it's not about Irving. It's about those other players on this team. That when they get their opportunities, they went out there and they stepped up. Like I said, this is not a very good Lakers team when you're not having Anthony Davis or LeBron James on the court. They're not. They're not a good team. You pretty much had Russell Westbrook, and that's it. That's the only guy on this team that has a legit threat on this Lakers team. Roy Hachimura? No. Troy Brown Jr.? No. Thomas Bryant? Not really. Patrick Beverley? Dennis Schroeder? I don't think so. Lonnie Walker? This team is devoid of talent. So the Nets, some of their backup players could be starting on this Lakers team. But either way, when the Nets need to go out there and take care of business against a team they are much better than, a team that's inferior to them, they went out there and they took care of business and handled it. This is a good win tonight by the Nets. A very good win. And now the Nets get ready for a test on Wednesday against the team that you just never can find ways to beat. And yes, I'm talking about the Boston Celtics. The Nets will play the Boston Celtics this Wednesday on ESPN at 7:30 in Boston. A team they have not beaten in 8 or 9 straight games. Let's see if the Nets can go out there and handle their business against this Boston team. Let's see if they can do it. This was a game they should have won. Boston's a game that they have not won. And you're going into this game without Kevin Durant. Can this Nets team go out there and finally beat Boston for the first time in what feels like an eternity? We'll wait and see. But this was a good win tonight by the Brooklyn Nets. Very good win tonight. And good contributions from guys like Royce O'Neal, Day'Ron Sharpe, Yuta Watanabe, Patty Mills, Cam Thomas. Your depth players went out there and they stepped it up. And maybe it gives Sean Marks a little bit more comfortable of a feeling to not trade some of these guys. Or it just boosts up some of these guys' stock for a trade when you get to the trade deadline. But that is your BKN game recap for the Brooklyn Nets as they defeat the Los Angeles Lakers 121-104. If you like this video, hit the like button below. Sub up if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news, updates, chatter, and game recaps surrounding the Brooklyn Nets. Turn on the bell for notifications. The next video is short that's dropping on the channel surrounding the Brooklyn Nets. And you guys let me know in the comments section what you thought about tonight's Brooklyn Nets convincing victory over the Los Angeles Lakers. They are 31-19 now in the season, and they get ready for a road matchup in Boston against the conference-leading Boston Celtics on Wednesday night, featuring on ESPN. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great rest of your Monday night. Take it easy, and let's go Brooklyn Nets. As always, it's a Nets world, and guess what? We're all just living in it.